Welcome back to my Cincinnati Bengals Connected franchise. Today it's going to be episode number 19. Last episode was the preseason. We got a first look at some of these rookies and some of the newer players on the team. So if you guys haven't checked out that episode, I definitely advise doing it. But before I get too deep into this episode, if you guys are new around here and end up enjoying this one and are looking forward to some more Connected franchise content in general, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. It would be awesome if you can come back for my next upload. But today we have to take on week 1. In week 1, we take on the Houston Texans, but before we get to that, we actually have to cut 9 players. So, who are we going to cut? I'm not cutting Caleb Hines, because Caleb Hines is a solid kick returner. I don't really want to cut Ryan Finley either, just because he's a good third quarterback option. But Cam Phillips can go, Anthony Ratliff-Williams can go, Quandre Henderson can go. Kirby McCutcheon is not going anywhere. This guy can go. I have a lot of good wide receivers on this team. I'm comfortable with a lot of them. J.J. Jones, his speed alone can keep him on the team. I like Auden Tate on the team as well. Who do we have to cut? 4 more players. Okay, let's go to all and just cut the lowest overall guys. I just signed Amari Barksdale, didn't I? Okay, well this guy can go. This guy can go. Let's just keep going down the list here. Don't need this kicker anymore. He can go. Demetrius Cox can go. And I think that's it, right? Okay, good. We cut everybody we needed to, which is pretty cool. So let's go over the team here in case you guys missed anything at all in these past couple episodes and you just don't want to go back and watch them. Let's go over the team. So, of course, we have a bunch of rookies now starting, and we also now have Michael Thomas. He was the biggest acquisition by far after the first season. But now Cameron Sutter, the starting quarterback. I also changed what he looked like because the subscriber he's named after said that he's very pale and has blonde hair, so I kind of matched that a little bit. We also have Nick Haynes starting at right tackle. A few of you guys were suggesting I go Bubba McKnight at right guard. So I think we're going to try to make that move here. I'd like to get a lot of these rookies playing, so let's go to Bubba McKnight. Let's move him to right guard. And then that actually leaves us open to trade Cordy Glenn if I want to, because Bubba McKnight should be perfectly fine there. Cordy Glenn is on the trade block for us now, so maybe we can trade him. Also, I was thinking about doing this, right? I don't know if I'm going to actually do this, but John Ross, he's not really being used right now, right? He's the 4th wide receiver. I like the other wide receivers we actually have on this team other than him as well. So I was thinking, right? What if we go and be a little frisky and see what happens when we move him to running back? Just you know, out of curiosity, what does his overall go to at running back? He's an 82 overall running back. I mean, that could be the move. We can have him play there. He's a fantastic receiving back. You know, 83 catching, good route running, of course, considering he's a wide receiver. So we could make this move. We definitely could make this move. Let me know what you think about it. I'm going to move him back to wide receiver for this game, though. I don't want to do anything, honestly, without hearing what you guys have to say about it. So I'm going to move him back to wide receiver, but let me know what you think about that possibility. I'm not sure what that would even really do. I really don't know how much he'd play. I don't want him being featured that much at running back since his carrying is so low, but we'll figure something out. And then defensively, of course, we drafted Joe Rodriguez. With our first pick, we have, Ron Fletcher. I want to say Rodney for a second, but that's not right. We have Ron Fletcher. We have Kevin Pack as well. Vernon Hargraves is now on the team. The team is actually looking pretty good right now. Another thing I actually need to do, which is going to be a bit of an issue, I need to sign backup defensive ends. The issue with this, though, is that I'm going to have to cut more people then. We'll figure something out, but I need to get some backup defensive ends on this team. I'm going to sign Deshaun Hall to be our backup right end, and then I will also sign a left end here. I'm going to have Derek Rivers come in and start at backup left end. That's kind of weird to say, start at backup left end. I don't know, but those 2 guys join the team now, which means we can cut 2 more players. I don't want to cut some of these guys down here, though, so let's sort it by all again. And who do I want to cut now? Man, I don't want to cut any of these people. This kind of sucks. Okay, well, we might actually have to cut some of these guys down here, then. Ryan Finley is going to be off the team. I'm sorry, Ryan Finley. I almost want to cut Michael Jordan as well, because he's really not that good. I'm going to do that. I can always sign these players back if I really need to, because I highly doubt anybody's going to be signing either of them. But let's advance now to officially begin this first season against the Texans. I can upgrade some players. Jermaine Pratt, Joe Rodriguez, Deshaun Davis, Darius Phillips, Travion Williams. But I'm just going to upgrade Jermaine Pratt and Rodriguez. Jermaine Pratt, one of our better defensive players at this point. He's very good in like every single facet. What I like up on him? Honestly, nothing in particular. Maybe block shed, potentially. I don't think he rushes that much, though. So, honestly, let's just go into run stopper. Make him an 83 overall now. +2 awareness, +2 block shed, +1 strength, and +1 tackling. And then Joe Rodriguez. We definitely want him fitting the scheme here. He also already has very good zone coverage, so I'm not worried about that. I would like his tackling to go up, though. 80 tackling, I would like that to be higher. So he's going to be a 75 overall now. +1 to agility, man coverage, +1 to play rec, +3 to zone. Alright, these other guys will get auto-upgraded. Now we also have to talk about J.J. Watt here. How are we going to handle J.J. Watt? I don't even know what to do, man. Let's commit to slowing J.J. Watt down. Why not? Okay, what do we have to do, though, in order for this to happen? We have to beat J.J. Watt's Texans, give up 2 or fewer sacks. I don't think that's going to happen. Also, let's check out the Vikings roster. It's going to be way more interesting now what the other teams look like, just because the draft happened, the offseason happened, a bunch of different things could change on these teams. Okay, so honestly, I can't remember if I said check out the Vikings or the Texans roster. I hope I said Texans, but regardless, we're going to check them out now. This is actually in the game, but nothing happened, as you can tell by the time and everything. Deshaun Watson, though, starting at quarterback here for the Texans. Lamar Miller, Deontay Foreman at running back. Anthony Sherman at fullback. Of course, like the best wide receiver in this game here, DeAndre Hopkins, Will Fuller, Kiki Kuti down there as well. They also have Jerron Brown, who's not that bad. Tyler Higbee starting at tight end. Max Sharping starting at left tackle. Joe Tooney at left guard. There's a new player for them. Connor McGovern at center, Zach Fulton at right guard, Titus Howard at right tackle, J.J. Watt at left end, 97 overall, DJ Reader at right end, Justin Ellis, Brian Combs at defensive tackle, Whitney Merciless, left outside linebacker, Benardrick McKinney, Zach Cunningham at middle linebacker, and then Peter Kalambayi starting at left outside linebacker. Jadeveon Clowney is injured. That is huge for us. Oh my god, I can't believe he's actually hurt. Bradley Roby, Trey Waynes, Quentin Dunbar at corner. We have to do our best to take advantage of this really poor cornerback group. Justin Reed, though, is a stud at free safety. Tayshaun Gibson at strong safety. Dustin Hopkins, the kicker. Jeff Locke, the punter. Alright, well, this won't be an easy game. The Texans have a pretty solid team all around, but hopefully we can take advantage of their pretty bad secondary. Aside, their safeties aren't good, but, their cornerbacks are not the best. We're also rocking some throwback unis. Why not, right? Alright, I got a muffin, and I got some coffee. I am ready for this game. You guys don't even know. Drew Sample. Dude, the irony of that is ridiculous. I was just saying how ready I am for this game. Oh my lord. You gotta be kidding me. Cameron Sutter's first pass is a pick six because of how poor of a throw that was. Whew, gotta love that one. Alright, I just tried to check down to get in some kind of rhythm, but I'm just gonna take a bite of my muffin and try to forget that one. Alright, based on what happened last time, we are coming out with a run play now. Going to Joe Mixon. Good lord, that's so bad. Joe Mixon, though, up the middle. The blocking isn't entirely in place, but he still got a couple of yards. B is wide open. He should catch this in stride. A.J. Green will catch it in stride. Take us all the way down to the 23-yard line. Let's go. A.J. Green continuing where he left off last year. J.J. Watt gets back there, though, and sacks us. That's frustrating. I couldn't find anybody in time. Alright, well, that drive kind of stalled out, so we'll just take a field goal here. 7-3 will be the score, hopefully. That's getting blocked. Dude, the start of this has been tremendous, by the way. And he's going to return that. I think, unless Daryl Daniels can catch up to him. Daniels, catch up to him. You got this. And you tackle him into the end zone. Oh my god. Yeah, so the Texans offense hasn't even seen the field yet, and they're up 14-0. Good lord. But here we go. First down and 10 now. Joe Mixon taking this one up the middle, following his blockers well. Nice job. We need to get a touchdown on this drive, though. We can't afford anything else, to be honest, because then this game can get out of hand very quickly. Actually, B is open, I think. There you go. Tyler Boyd adjusting that ball nicely. We're just going to go over the middle. And Drew Sample, hopefully, can catch this one. If not, maybe one of our superstars on the outside can get open. Actually, Drew Sample's open, I think. Make this catch. Drew Sample's going to drop it. Man, that's one you have to come down with. This is the first time I'm on defense. And it's like midway through the first quarter. But here we go. First down and 10. The Texans go the play action. We're going to look over the middle. Joe Rodriguez could have made a play on that, but our safety comes up. Man, what are you doing? Dude, I'm so over this game. What did our safety do there? Like, why? Why would you come up for that one? You just gave DeAndre Hopkins a super free touchdown. Look at this. Jesse Bates, I expect more from you here, man. Like, look at this. What are you doing? Even there, jump up and catch it. Like, that's not that high over you, man. Dude, okay. This is not a good start to the season. Hopefully we can come back from this one, though. Okay, here we go. Our third possession of the game so far. Joe Mixon's taking that one. That was a really nice handoff on first down. We just need to finish these drives, man. We can't be making stupid mistakes. 3rd down and 2. I don't want to do anything stupid. Let's just try to keep this one a bit safer here. Have X wide open. Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas could be gone. He's actually not that fast. Man, that's okay. He picked up a good bit of yards, though. Great route from him, man. He burned by that corner immediately. I don't think that's actually open. It is open because number 23 plays that so badly. Man, that was very lucky, honestly, on our end. But kind of payback, I guess, for what our safety did. I'm not a big fan of this run play at all, but I'm still going to call it. Maybe something can work out here. Oh my god. The blocking was actually perfect. That run play was beautiful. That did not look like it was going to work out straight away, but my god, the offensive line got over there quickly. Alright, so this game is going to be very high scoring, but the Texans have called one play on offense, and they already have 21 points, my bad. That should be picked off. It's going to be picked off. What is this game right now? Ron Fletcher, in his first game ever for the Bengals, gets an interception. Let's go. This dude fell down draft boards. You guys heard about his backstory, the injuries he sustained in college. He's coming out strong. I'm excited. That's a huge interception for him. Hopefully that shut up some of the haters about him, you know? Oh, Drew Sample. Great catch. There's also a really nice throw there by Sutter. Right over that one player. My god. Joe Mixon getting to the outside on another toss. Fantasy owners of Joe Mixon are going crazy right now. You know, it seems more or less that these players are just like shaking off their rust, you know, from the offseason. They haven't played football in a while. That's probably why there's been so many mistakes so far. And that's probably an illegal receiver downfield going to negate that 15-yard play. Thank you, Joe Tooney, for that one. That helps us out a lot. I think that's like a weird glitch in the game, though. That happens all the time. 1st and 15, though. I've yet to see a big play by Joe Rodriguez, but to be fair, he's only been on the field for like 4 plays. It's kind of hard to make that much of an impact already. That is going to be a check down, though, to the fullback. Number 27 brings him down. 3rd down and 10. Setting up a quarterback contain, guessing pass. We need a big play here. Gonna watch the tight end. Tight end's not open. This player's open, but Joe Rodriguez jumps it. Let's go. These rookies are balling out right now. Right now. Why'd I say that like I'm Southern? Oh, my God. Joe Rodriguez brings out the Southerner in me, I think. What are you doing? You're playing so soft on Michael Thomas. Like, that's not a good idea. I guess pressing him also isn't a good idea. There's really no good way to cover Michael Thomas. We're going to go with another toss here to Joe Mixon. Can he get another touchdown? That'd be kind of nuts. Oh, J.J. Watt blew that up. I didn't even have a chance to run to the outside. Okay. I almost want to take a fade option to Michael Thomas. Let's go with it. Michael Thomas. Let's go. Putting him on a poster. Michael Thomas. That's why we go out and get a receiver like that. In his debut going off. All of these new players doing things. Doing very nice things. Aside from Cameron Sutter. Threw a pick 6. But he also threw a touchdown. So I guess sort of made up for that one. Now we have the lead, though. This game is going to end up in the both teams scoring 50-plus points, I think. There have just been so many turnovers, so many wacky plays. This is a great start to the NFL season. I feel like this reels in viewers. Oh my god, that's a great run here by Lamar Miller. Way to break the first tackle. That would have been huge if we could have gotten that tackle for loss, but instead Lamar Miller picks up 12. 14 yards after contact. That should have been a loss of 2, but man. That's going to be a sack by Sam Hubbard. Didn't really expect him to get the first sack of the season for the team, but I will take it, of course. Hopefully he can have a breakout season for us. That would be awesome. That's going to be another sack, this time from Geno Atkins. This Texans offensive line obviously didn't get that much better. They're playing exactly how they have been in the past, letting up sack after sack to poor Deshaun Watson. I mean, they got Joe Tooney, but doesn't seem to be enough. I tried to throw that to A. Man, that blitzer just came unblocked. Bernardrick McKinney. I need to get that one out a lot sooner. I saw him that whole time, but I always try to wait for the player I'm looking at to get open because I realize it's man coverage, so one of those corner routes will be open, but the linebacker or the blitzer in general usually just gets to me before the player breaks. But whatever, 3rd down and 18. Maybe we can convert this one. Taking a shot deep. Why not, right? We have Michael Thomas. He actually almost did it to him. It's alright, though. We'll punt the ball away. Oh, that player's wide open. I think that's Kiki Kuti. Is he number 16? That would make sense, right? Because it's not Will Fuller, it's not DeAndre Hopkins, so I imagine that's QT. It is. Or is it pronounced Cutie or QT? I've always thought it was QT, but who knows? I'm sure somebody knows. He probably does. First down and 10. Going to be on Ron Fletcher here in the back. It's going to be another run with Deontay Foreman. He almost picks up a first down. He's running very well. That player's wide open. He just ran away from everybody. Tyler Higbee? Tyler Higbee's not even that fast. Is that Higbee? No, Waring. Who is that? Their third tight end, maybe? Dude, I don't know, but Jesse Bates hasn't been what I thought he was going to be. Obviously, very early in the second season, but after the first year, he really wasn't all that great in coverage. You know, tight ends killed us. I feel like he manned up on a lot of tight ends, and it seems like that trend is going to continue here, but hopefully we can figure out a way to stop these opposing tight ends at some point. I'm just going to throw it up to Michael Thomas, man. I don't know what else to do there. I don't know if anybody else was open, to be honest. I just felt J.J. Watt screaming for me, so I don't know. I just didn't want to stand in the pocket too much longer. He's going down here. Deshaun Watson gets out of one sack attempt, but then goes down to Geno Atkins. I think Carl Lawson was credited with half a sack there as well. This defensive line, though, playing very well. I don't know what Kevin Packer's done so far, but maybe he's taking some blocks away from these other guys. I don't know. Something that the score sheet doesn't really show. That's going to be a check down, though, and not for the first down. We should get the ball back here with roughly 2.5 minutes left to go before halftime. Third down and 2. I'm going to have Y open on the sidelines, and that's a bad throw. All right, Sutter, you've made some great throws today. You've also had a handful of pretty horrible ones. All right, here we go. The Texans, have the ball third down and 3 here. A minute left. They don't need too many more yards to get into field goal range here. Obviously, we're going to do my best to not let them in field goal range. I was so close to that one with Joe Rodriguez. That's a shame, but, man, I think they may have just gotten in. There's 2 miles, per hour winds in their favor right now, so they could make this. This is definitely makeable. Still be a pretty hard field goal to make, but hopefully we can still get them off the field here. That could be picked off. That's a poor throw, poor decision. It's not going to be picked off, but it does fall incomplete. All right, here we go. The start of the second quarter. The Texans just threw an incompletion. That's why it's second down and 10. Very close game, very high scoring game. This is going to be a screen. I'm just going to go for the tackle. I didn't want to be too ambitious and go for the interception because that could have been really bad. It could have been a really poor outcome. Third down and 16, though. Let's go with some nickel. I usually like listening to the defensive coordinator, but we're going to go nickel. We're going to go quarterback and 10, guess pass. Here we go. Third down and 16. This should not be completed. At least if it is completed, it shouldn't be for a first down. It's going to be a sack. Kevin Pack gets back there. Let's go, man. I know you're happy to see that one, Kevin. Second down and 10. I'm going to pass it. I don't like running the ball in second and long. A is wide open. This should be for a first. Drew Sample. Nice job. Oh, Joe Mixon's wide open, deep down the middle of the field. If that throw was a little bit more ahead of him, though, he could have scored that touchdown easily. But still, good read there by Sutter. Good enough throw to get it in there. But man, that could have been a touchdown pretty simply. But anyway, we're gonna run the ball here with Joe Mixon. See what he can do. He can't do much. He's gonna go down at the 4-yard line again. Maybe we should come out in a pass or something this time. Let's go with this play. Maybe try to get somebody like Ethan Carter or something. Once he turns around, Ethan Carter, I'm gonna throw it too, but I'm getting sacked before I can throw it. J.J. Watt, his third of the day. Come up and make this play. Okay, you're not going to make the play. The safety won't, but J.C. Jackson will. He's had a couple opportunities today to make interceptions, and he finally makes... That's William Jackson. I apologize. I'm sorry. William Jackson, our number 1 corner. I should have figured it was against DeAndre Hopkins. I don't know why I said J.C. right away. Let's go. I thought that said 27 for some reason. I don't know what I was looking at. William Jackson, though, didn't have many picks last year. So that either means he just, wasn't in the right spot most of the time, or just didn't make many plays, or it could also mean that he was just so locked down he never got thrown to. I'm going to hope it's the latter. I don't know. First down and 10, Joe Mixon with this handoff. Where are you going to go? All right, go to the left. Nice job. Way to find the hole. Here we go. Third down and 7. Who are we looking at here? Maybe Tyler Boyd. I'm going to throw Tyler Boyd on a slant. See if he can maybe get open. Oh, Tyler Boyd's going to be open, I think. Tyler Boyd, nice catch. He hasn't gotten too many catches so far today, but it's kind of difficult throwing it to all of these different players at the same time. We have so many different options now. I think maybe X is open. X is going to catch that one. Michael Thomas, dude, he is dominant. I'm so happy we got Michael Thomas, dude. He adds to this team in such a massive way. We now took the lead 34-31. Another high-scoring game in Week 1. I'm pretty sure last year against the Seahawks it was the same deal. But last year it was also A.J. Green with the monster performance, and this time it's Michael Thomas. William Jackson, do it to him again. William Jackson did it to him again. Don't test him, man. Don't test him. I think DeAndre Hopkins' touchdown earlier wasn't against William Jackson. He had maybe like 2 other catches. I'm not sure if they were against Jackson or not, but at least recently, man, William Jackson has his number. Let's go, man. Joe Mixon running that one up the middle. I'm liking the team, man. This is a playoff caliber team. I'm telling you that right now. I'm going to say that before we go 1-15 this season. This is probably a blitz from the linebackers. I'm still going to run it, though. Probably should have audibled. It's whatever. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 5. I'm going to be looking at Joe Mixon. I love this angle route. If you guys have watched last season, you should know this. He's actually not too open. I had Y wide open, though. I got to him way too late. I should have looked off Joe Mixon a little bit earlier. Oh my god, another interception. Jermaine Pratt this time is going to house it. Dude, let's go, man. I wasn't even usering Jermaine Pratt there, and he just made a huge play and just teleported, dude, another Enderman. I'm pretty sure somebody did that last year. But good God. Deshaun Watson, what are you doing, man? They're going to run the ball here, though. They've been pretty good on the ground so far. They just have not ran it much. Deontay Foreman, 4 for 29. Lamar Miller's like 3 or 4 for, I think, somewhere in the 30s. Like, they've been good and efficient on the ground. They just keep trying to take shots through the air, and they are not working. 3rd down and 3. They're actually going with a run play now. Lamar Miller on the ground. I think he got the first. He got 4 yards. Yeah, 5 for 31. You know, he's also doing very well. Oh my God. Should have been picked off again. Deshaun, what's wrong with you? Jesus, I think I have to change the interception sliders for us. I'm pretty sure somebody said if you raise them, it actually lowers the rate at which you get picks. I'm not sure if that's true, but I know a couple of these stats are flipped. That's going to be caught. Actually, no, it's not. Wait, what's going on? That's getting picked off. Let's go. That's probably pass interference, though. That's the most insane interception. All right, defensive pass interference. You got to be kidding me. No. All right, they accepted it. That's annoying. Let me actually check this out. Stupid animations. Let's see. How bad is this? I mean, what? You can face guard. That doesn't look like pass interference to me. Aren't you allowed to do that? Can't you face guard like that as long as you don't like make ridiculous contact with them? Like, they're not even touching. I don't agree with that one, but whatever. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Hopefully we can still close out the game. That's a great pass there by Deshaun Watson. Good find to throw to DeAndre Hopkins there. 1st down and goal. They should run it here. They've had really good success running the ball today, like I mentioned, but they've only ran it 10 times. Pretty sure they have like 60 yards rushing, too. Going to be a check down here to the tight end, down to the 2-yard line. Now I'm anticipating a run. I'm blitzing everybody. Somebody get back there. Sack Deshaun Watson. Come on. It's actually going to be a run play to Lamar Miller. He's going it down again. What are they going to do here? They probably should take the field goal at this point. And they are. Okay, we have to try to stay away from J.J. Watt. He's a scary man right now. In the zone. Not something I want to see. Drew Sample, though, is going to be open, and he's going to hold on. That's a huge catch. Way to go. Your first year as a starter. Going pretty well right now. All right, this safety is blitzing. I think I'm going to make Drew Sample run a slant instead. Be much faster. Can probably get open much quicker. There we go. Wide open for Drew Sample. Nice job. His 5th catch on the day. That's like 60 yards for him as well. Having a good debut as the starter. I guess technically he's had a couple other games where he was the starter, last year. But, the first full season of him starting, this is his debut. Joe Mixon up the middle, breaking out of one tackle, going down at the 9-yard line. We are in a great position to go up by 2 possessions. All right, we got 3rd down and goal at the 13-yard line. I lost some yards, obviously, so that's why it's 3rd and goal at the 13. Here we go, though. Let's see if anybody can get open in the end zone. I'm going to be looking at A.J. Green here. A.J. Green goes up for it. Doesn't come down, though. Doesn't come down with the ball. I mean, he came down eventually. It's not like he just flew into space. 41 to, I mean, hopefully it's going to be 44 to 34 here. They're not going to block this one. It's going to be good right down the middle. Randy Bullock makes it a 2-possession game. No, I tried to play that perfectly. I just didn't. I couldn't get back there in time. Joe Rodriguez a bit slower than I thought there. And now DeAndre Hopkins is in the zone exactly when the Texans would want him to be in the zone as well. All right, well, here we go. Hopefully we can get him off the field soon or something. Hey, nice job, number 22, William Jackson, coming up for that one when you definitely should not have. What is wrong with the AI? Man, why do they always do that? Jermaine Pratt manning up on Will Fuller. Will Fuller is far faster, but doesn't matter there at least. Lamar Miller is getting the pass. Going to go down at the 8-yard line. They're having a really nice drive right now. Let's go. We had a great goal line stand last time. We're going to go for it again. Hopefully this is a play action or something, because Deshaun Watson would probably go down if it were. It is going to be a play action, and he is going to go down. I think I just said plate action by accident, but Preston Brown back there with the sack. Okay, now we're at the 10-yard line, or now they're at the 10-yard line, I guess. Let's go. Come on, make a big play. Joe Rodriguez, I'm counting on you here, man. It's going to be a run play, actually. Going nowhere is Lamar Miller. They're going with a field goal, though. It's just smart, you know, making it a 1-possession game. They really need to run the ball more, though. My God, they only ran the ball 13 times today. Like I said, though, they've been good on the ground. I don't know what they're doing. I don't really want to overthink this at all. I'm just going to call a run play right up the middle. If we get the first down, then we get the first down, and that's awesome. If we don't, we leave them with not much time, and we're just going to put the football away. Joe Mixon is going to get the first down. That was really close, and we're going to win this game right here. Nice job. That was a well-deserved win. Did not look good from the beginning, but we came back quite well. We were down, what, 21-0? I think it was 21-3 at some point because of a blocked field goal, a pick six, and then a DeAndre Hopkins like 80, or no, I think it was a 75-yard touchdown for him. But we came back. We were resilient. These rookies played out of their minds. Michael Thomas had a fantastic game. Cameron Sutter missed a couple passes, but to me still seemed better than Andy Dalton, which is cool. Also, Deshaun Watson was horrible today. That was an absolutely horrible game for him. Cameron Sutter, 19 for 33, 284 yards, 2 touchdowns, that 1 interception. Joe Mixon wasn't phenomenal, but did have 2 touchdowns, so that helps. I kind of liked how the run blocking felt, though. It was difficult, and it should be difficult. This offensive line isn't tremendous. It's not bad anymore, by any means, honestly. But then this Texans defensive line is, very good. So I think it was fair. Michael Thomas, 6 for 83, 2 touchdowns. Drew Sample, 5 for 67. Tyler Boyd, 2 for 30. A.J. Green, 2 for 58. Joe Mixon, 1 for 33, nearly a touchdown for him. So it's going to be difficult to distribute the ball to all of these guys, but I'm going to do my best to keep doing it. Bubba McKnight kind of struggled at right guard. Maybe we should have Cordy Glenn play there next time. See what happens with him. Nick Haynes, though, starting at right tackle. Not a horrible day. Only let up 1 sack. 9 total tackles for Jermaine Pratt. 2 tackles for loss for Joe Rodriguez. A bunch of sacks today. The team played very well in that department. William Jackson, 2 interceptions. Ron Fletcher, 1. Jermaine Pratt, 1. Joe Rodriguez, 1. And, of course, we got... Where is it? We got a touchdown somewhere. There it is. Jermaine Pratt gets a touchdown. So week 1 is over, and we are 1-0. That's a great way to end the first week, of course. Everybody wants to win. We have a couple experience points to use as well. Also, a couple of these players are getting closer, to having their developments revealed, which is always exciting. But we didn't really do too well with this. I mean, we won the game, so I think that's a success then. All right, plus 100 experience for the entire offensive line. Let's advance here to the second week to fully end this one. Also, check out if we have any breakout players or anything like that. I would love for somebody to go up in dev. Not just yet, but hopefully at some point we will get one. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Definitely let me know of any suggestions you want me to do. Let me know what players, you think should be traded on this team. I'm up for pretty much anything. I'll at least look at them all. Maybe I won't do them all, but definitely all ears. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching one final time. If you ended up enjoying it, feel free to leave a like. It would definitely help me out in the end. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.